Howdy, y'all. Welcome on in. My name is Dan C. Bearded, and we are going to take it to the Wild Wild West. You know, we're rolling through the Wild Wild West. It is Monday night. That means it is Command's Corner live stream, big baby. Yes, sir. If you could, on your way in, hit that thumbs up on the stream. It's free, and if you want to share it out, you're freaking awesome. If you don't want to share it out, that's okay. It's not your job. It's my job to get people in here, but I do appreciate people that help out with my job. I think it helps the community and the environment all the way around, you guys. So thumbs up, share it out, get involved in the chat, drop a comment. Come on now. We are featuring the Bearded Mac. We do have 4 Wild Wild West themed scents. There will be a video coming up on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday, that goes over these scents in an upload. But you guys get the first peek. 2 of them have been out already, and then 2 are dropping tonight. Ooh, come on now. Come on now. But welcome, everybody. Again, drop a comment in the chat. I saw we had a ton on that early squad, from Jacob to Mick Quack to Ralph, Foxy, Ryan, Dave, Stanley. Who else we got up in here? Rick, Lion's Mane, Eric, Rob, Shep, Leo, Steve. We have Eileen in the house, who is the co-owner of the Bearded Mac with her husband, Chris. We have, We got Dylan in the house, Ben, Jem, Rev, Tony, Andrew, Shoot, Rodney, Jedi Mike, Matt, Carlos, Douglas, High for Life, Karen, True North, Bearded Bullfrog. Who else we got in here? Prime Electrician. We got Patrick, Steven, Josh, Dig, Jay, Rob, Valahar, Warren, JB, Bearded Coalition, Steven, Christina, Mike, Michael, oh man, Dynamite, Kenny, Amorous, Oblivion. I know I missed a bunch. Sarah, Toll Booth, Willie. I apologize if I missed you guys. That was not my intention. We got Exotic Ken in the house. It's about to get frisky in here. I can feel it. I appreciate it. Jimmy, Jack. What's going on, guys? Sean, welcome, 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 man. We're going to have a good time tonight. We got a Florida man story. Check that. 2 Florida men stories. One, we'll see. The other, okay, that's very Florida man-like. We've got a deal. We've got free giveaways. We got a game called This or That. I got a bunch of questions for you guys. I got a rant that I need to get off my chest tonight. And you already know we're going to have some tangents that we couldn't even plan if we wanted to. I'm a passionate fella. Yeehaw. And so we're going to get going on some tangents and some discussions. But above all, my genuine goal of this stream, all right, my genuine goal of this stream is to have everybody enjoy their time, low pressure, and forget about the stresses of life for about 2.5 hours. Don't worry about the stuff that's been sitting heavy on your chest. Let's sit here. Let's be present and in the moment. Life is meant to be lived and to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be stressed and angry and sleepy and all this stuff all the time. Let's just simply live in the moment tonight and have a great time. You owe it to yourself to do that. You owe it to your beard. You owe it to your stress level. Yes, come on now. And the Bearded Mac says, what's happening tonight? I'm here a bit, soaking wet as this storm is no joke. We may lose power. Yeah, guys, describe, as we get started here, describe what the weather is like in your area today / right meow. What is the weather like? For Michigan, right now, it is 19 degrees. Real temperature, the feels like, is absolutely negative. The wind is up to like 40 miles per hour. The gusts are even more than that. It's crazy. I was in shorts and a T-shirt like 3 days ago. Straight up in the 60s, even touched the 70s. And it's freezing now. So, yeah. I've been to Texas many times. I've been to San Antonio like 3 or 4 times. I've been to Austin. I've been to Dallas a couple of times. I've been to McKinney, where I stayed for a weekend. And I've done all the barbecue. I've done Terry Black. I've done all the hot spots, man. I love me some Texas. absolutely love Texas. San Antonio has been my favorite spot in Texas. Dallas was hit or miss. Austin is weird, but in a good way, but also in a bad way. The McKinney was kind of just like Dallas. There wasn't a whole lot of difference there. I'm trying to think of where else. Oh, I've been to Houston. I stayed in Houston. I've been to Galveston. So I've been around Texas, but man, I love so much about it. Yep. What? Ken said historic rainfall and it canceled my flight to Thailand. I'm sorry, dude. I know how much you were looking forward to that and counting down. What's is there an alternative plan? Is there a backup plan? Are we just rescheduling and shelving it for now and just hanging out in Command's Corner? What's the update, Ken? Sorry if I miss it coming through. But yeah, what's the update? But yeah, it's Frisco, okay? Yeah, it's Texas is fantastic. Yep, Texas is fantastic, man. I really have enjoyed my time in Texas. It's wild how night and day right? Think about other people from other countries think about the United States and just how diverse of geography we have, let alone accents and cultures and so much, but just the weather. Most countries, you can describe the general weather. Now, there's exceptions, right? China has a vast diversity of climates. So does Russia. So do many other places. But we're pretty extreme. I'm probably going to go to Europe in the fall or Christmas break. I'm thinking Rome. Okay, cool, man. Heck yeah. I heard Michigan's beautiful in the fall. I'm just going to throw that out there. You can come hang out with me. That's a promise, man. I would welcome you with open arms. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Valhar's over in California. Yep, they're over in that nice weather, consistent LA type vibes out there. Most countries are the size of Texas. Most countries wish they were the size of Texas. But there's got to be a chart. We could probably use AI. How many countries in the world by size are smaller than Texas? I would bet a lot that there's more countries smaller than Texas than bigger. I'd have to really think about it. Of course, we know Australia, Russia, China, Brazil's probably bigger. Canada's bigger. Thailand by total size, not Thailand, Indonesia by total size. But I would assume a majority of countries by size are smaller than Texas. Gotta be. Where's the best place to vacation Michigan? Anywhere on the West Coast and anywhere in northern Michigan. My top recommendation would be Mackinac Island. Number one would be Mackinac Island. Then after that, you have like Ludington, you have Grand Haven, you have Traverse City. Those are some of the best ones. I'm going to Indy this summer. Don't know when. Mini family reunion. I might fly to Grand Rapids to hit you up. Oh, yeah, dude, let's do it. I'm bored of Grand Rapids. I'm about 2 hours outside of Grand Rapids, but I'd make that trip somehow to come hang out with Ken. Straight up. So, yeah, yep. African countries seem like they'd all be small. Yeah, yep. Some continents, true, right? True. 150 countries are smaller than Texas. Okay, yeah, that sounds accurate. Yep. Yeah, if you snowmobile, the UP or just northern Michigan in general is going to be good. The northern has more curated trails and stops along the way. So, yeah. According to ChatGPT 37, no, Andy, that would be called user error. That would be putting the wrong prompt in. 150 sounds much more accurate. It's about 3/4 of all countries. Yeah, and that sounds about right. If we start counting it off, that's pretty crazy to think about. 3 out of 4 countries in the world are smaller than Texas. And then Texas isn't even the size of Alaska, which is crazy. Crazy. Dan and Ken on exotic Michigan trips. Woo! Yep. Sam would be like, go have fun. You go crazy. Yep. That would be fun for sure. I'm supposed to be getting ready for a vacation where I leave the state on Friday and leave the country on Saturday on a cruise. There you go. Leaving the country on a cruise, unless you are staying in a destination, does it even count as leaving the country? Because you don't need a passport. Did you guys know that? At least when I went, if it's a closed circuit, you don't need a passport. So if you leave from Miami, do the Caribbean and you come back to Miami, it is not required to have a passport. I think you probably need an enhanced license by now, but I thought that was really cool. Yeah. ChatGPT said most countries in the world are smaller than Texas. Yep. By land area. Yep. That sounds about right there. For sure. I got Hyatt Perks too. Let's go, baby. I got that Marriott Platinum. We can team up and we could take over any city. Ken and I got it. We got it, man. I love it. You should do a meetup for Wisconsin. Okay, all right. I'll see what I can do. No plans to be there. I've been told that I need a passport or a passport card. That would have had to have changed. I mean, they tell you that to be safe, right? If you get off in a country and you miss the ship, you probably want a passport. But for the longest time, unless it changed very recently, it is not required to have a passport when you leave a port in the U.S. and you come back to a port in the U.S. for a cruise. Yep. If it's a closed loop, you leave and return the same port, you shouldn't need one. Yeah, I've done that several times myself before I had a passport. So I know that for sure. Yep, for sure. All right, guys. How about we get this party started? Howdy, am I gummy? Jay, I don't even have a hat on. I don't know how many milligrams you took tonight, but I actually decided not to wear a hat. Usually I wear my snapback and a little flat bill, but tonight I decided not to. Not to. That's crazy. You need a passport to get into Canada. No, that's also not true, Luke. I've been to Canada probably triple-digit times, and at least 75 of them without a passport. You just need an enhanced license. I'll make that clear. Unless it changed in the last year or two, you do not need a passport to go to Canada. You just simply need an enhanced license. And I do know that one for sure. Yep. Okay. Every vacation I've had, my passport never needed it once I got on the ship to go to another country. Yeah, yep. No, they don't stamp it when you're on their property. Yeah, for sure. All right. I got my oldest passport, went to Hawaii, since she's a minor with no ID. Smart. You're not going to regret it. Yep. We need to get more details out, but the plan is on Tuesday the 31st, a meetup in Disney Springs in Orlando. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I thought you need a passport card if you're not flying. No. And again, this is firsthand experience. I've never had a passport card. If you're driving to Canada, at least I haven't been in 2 or 3 years, but an enhanced license was enough to get to Canada and back. Never, ever needed a passport. My kids have never had a passport, and they've come and gone as well. So, yeah. Hey, Craig, welcome. Most people, unless they're bordering another country like we are with Canada, probably don't look into it as much as we would. Right, yeah. Nate and I live like for me, it takes me less time to go to Canada than it does Detroit. So, it's just different. Yep. We'll go to another country. Yeah, yep. I think you need a passport to get... No, Luke, listen clearly. This is me speaking from experience. No. I'll make that clear, too. I went into Canada without a passport, and I came back to Canada without a passport. Probably 100 times. No joke. Probably 100 times. So, yeah, that's one that I have experienced. Real ID is what you need now. Yep, and so that's what we used to call an enhanced ID. So I think it's called a real ID, Leo. So before, you would get a license and it would just be a normal license, or you could get an enhanced license, which allowed you to travel to Canada, to Mexico, without having a passport. And again, I live on the border of Canada. So, yeah. Yep. To fly into Canada, yeah, I'm talking driving. Yep, driving. Yes, sir. Didn't see bald and bearded. Nah, I got all that hair. Yep, I got a little hat hair up here, but nope, I still got all the hair. Yeah. I'm 10 minutes away from Canada. There you go. And when you travel in Detroit, don't act right. So there really is an exit in Detroit where if you get on that exit, you're going to Canada. You'll have to turn around at the border. Otherwise, it's going through. Real ID and birth certificate. Yep, exactly. And it's the same for cruises. So I wonder how to get this real ID in about 48 hours. Probably not humanly possible. I agree. Yep. I agree. Hey, I had to do it. I had to do it, Chris. I told him earlier, I said, can we take him to the Wild Wild West? Yeah. I think there's a travel treaty of sorts with Canada. It's Mexico too, I believe. At one point it was. Yep, 100%. We used to go to Canada to Ontario liquor stores, yeah, because they had duty-free liquor stores on the border, so you didn't have to pay taxes. And then the big difference, I don't drink alcohol, guys. I haven't drank in almost 4 years at all. Haven't wanted to, haven't even thought about it. But the real reason that most of us, like Nate, know about these rules of going to Canada is because the drinking age in Canada is 19. The drinking age in Michigan is 21. And so most college kids in Michigan will drive over to Canada to go drink like at the casino and the clubs and stuff. And then you come back over to Michigan. So it was, yeah, some stupid thunderstorms. Yeah, YouTube does not like the storms. What's up, Dark Side? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Yep, absolutely. Okay. I don't anymore. I used to a lot. But I don't anymore. But Sam and I used to go to Toronto. I used to coach, as you guys, most of you know, I used to coach high-level varsity water polo. And Canada has a lot of good water polo teams, like around Toronto. And so we'd go over there a lot for those trips. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yep. You never did that? I did a lot in college. Yeah, I'd go over there to the clubs and all that stuff in college. Wow, you've never... Nate lives like a half an hour from Canada and he's never been? Interesting. Shaved the stash, went Abraham Lincoln with the year. All right, so we call that a whaler. If you're growing the beard and you shave the stash, we call that a whaler. Yeah, yep, absolutely. What's up, guys? Welcome. Yeah, as long as you leave and return the same port, you don't need a passport. There you go. And just make sure everybody's live. Yep. Windsor, yeah, Windsor is the spot that's right on the other side of Detroit. Windsor in Canada is pretty much an American city. There's not much Canadian about it. And Maddox has teammates on his soccer team from Windsor. Their parents would tell you that. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Niagara Falls for sure. Yep. We always learn something. Always. All right, guys. Let's and Leo says, I remember going to Mexico as a youngster. My parents and a couple visiting Europe tried to show their papers, and the guards said, don't hold up traffic right. It was getting back that was a little bit more burdensome. Yep. So who is a lawyer that can meet me in California to fight for my right to get on board? Best of luck. Would you wash your beard under a boiling water warning? I saw your question. I saw Leo's response, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable answering that, right? Obviously, you don't want to drink water when it's under a boiling water advisory. I guess it would depend on the reason for the advisory. Normally, it's you have a water line, a water main break, and then there's the stuff that happens once they have to get it going again. I'm not going to act like I know that or have looked into that or have experienced that. So I don't know, Jacob. I'll let the chat, if people feel confident in their answer, now take it with a grain of salt. We got some confident people out here, shouldn't be so confident, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. But if anybody wants to help out Jacob, I'm not sure on that one. That I don't have enough life experience to answer there. So, yep. And Weatherbeard said, by the way, just listen to how you talk to Maddox in your IG stories. I can tell you're a coach. Love to see it. Thank you. Yeah, man, coaching's in my blood. I do a lot of coaching with businesses and consulting. It's just a different world, you know? It's just you got a different arena when you get out onto the soccer pitch. I haven't showered or washed my beard in 2 days. It was from a broken pipe. Okay. Whoa. Steven had a dream his mustache fell off but still had the beard. Yeah. If it's okay to shower, it's okay to wash your beard. Yeah, that would be good. Mm-hmm. That would be a good one. For sure. I'd wash my beard during a water boiling advisory. A lot of these are just due to normal pressures. Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough to say. And we had a comment, you weren't kidding that taking care of your beard helps every aspect of life. Dude, it makes you healthier, makes you think about drinking water. It releases oxytocin, the happy chemical that makes you feel better. It gives you confidence. It gives you patience. Straight up, there's a ton of benefits to it. Coaching is a lot of fun. It is, dude. When you have the right group and the people that respect you and you set it up correctly, it is a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, so Rick has a good point here on the water boil advisory. I'd say no. It's going towards the triangle of death. No, or mouth, nose, and eyes. That's a fair one. Yep. That's a very fair one. Okay. Usually, not always, a broken pipe isn't going to stop you from washing. Just don't drink it. Okay. By the way, Maddox's skills are just the chef's kiss. It's so cool to watch him develop right before our eyes. Yeah, man. He is a beast. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Following, for real, following beard stuff, making me crunchy. Yeah, if you guys don't know, it's a phrase that, like, a crunchy mom is, I believe if I'm understanding correctly, it's a mom that, like, cares about the ingredients and all natural and all that kind of stuff. Usually you can shower if you keep it out of your eyes and mouth. This is for boil order, not water that has been deemed completely unsafe. Yeah, interesting. Are there any benefits of leaving gentle wash in the beard for a few minutes or wash and rinse out right away? A few minutes is okay. I wouldn't go any more than like 2 or 3 minutes though, but a few minutes is fine. Yep. Yeah, if you boiled the water first, then you're golden to wash your beard. No doubt about that. It's just if you can take just like a normal shower. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, good points, man. Jacob, great question. I don't know the answers. Are these boiling warnings common in certain areas? I've never had one. Oh, man, I feel like I should knock on wood, Miles. Thank you, Miles. I've never had one personally, but I have seen them in the area before, but I've never had one at my own house. Yeah, beard wipes. So beard wipes is going to help. Beard wipes is not a wash, so it's not going to actually cleanse or wash the beard, but it would be better than nothing. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for dang sure. What's up, Blanco? Okay. If you guys don't mind, just see if you could hit that thumbs up. See if you remember to like the stream, man. We appreciate it. Yep, we appreciate it. No reason to approach that one differently with the growth wash, Ralph. Nope, not at all. This is my first I'm hearing of boil water advisory as well. Yeah, we get them around. I just haven't had them at my house personally. Matt said I've had plenty in Florida, usually, after the hurricane. That makes sense. Yep. Showering, bathing is okay. Issue would be drinking it. It has groundwater, could potentially having microorganisms that could get you sick. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And Nate says it has surfactants in water, just not the full Monty. Yep. Exactly. On a well, know nothing about boiling water. Okay, so my old house is a well. That's a good point. My old house was a well, but my current house is city water. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at this party. Come on now. March 16th. Stupid how fast time goes. Days are long, months are short. This is crazy. We are halfway through the third month of 2026. Keep that in mind. We are halfway through the third month of 2026. That's not okay. That's not right. No. That's, yeah, time flies when you're having fun. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. Hey, Ryan, didn't ask that yet. But we'll get there, man. We'll get there. But yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Speaking of crazy, that was not a planned transition, but man, that was a beautiful one. Let's talk about Florida Man Monday. I've got one story that we have to debunk a little bit, and then I have a second story that is real. All right, that is real here. And with the first one, I had probably 12 of you send me this story, which keep them coming. I appreciate them. That's how many get on my radar. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, boiling water, kill bacteria, doesn't remove chemical, dirt, or anything. So if it's just a boil water advisory, I think it would be safe to wash. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and see this Florida Man Monday. And Ralph says, these folks they're Florida. He's one of them, by the way, guys. Yep, he's one of them. All right, here's our stories today. And yes, many of you did see this viral one. My dude Eric said, does it involve dolphins? It sure does. It sure does. And I like to try and be accurate with these things. All right. Yeah, I like to try and be accurate on these ones. But here we go. Let's talk about the first one first, and then we'll get into the second one. Did you guys hear about the story of a Florida man that claimed to be kidnapped by dolphins and was like forced to work for them and was not allowed to leave until he finished the job and they were happy with it? And then reports came out that the government has been like banning communication with dolphins because they knew this was going on and they were smarter than we realized. And it's this whole like system of like building buildings underwater and all this stuff. Well, unfortunately, it's not true. Unfortunately, it is 100% a fake story that kind of had legs, that had a little bit of a runaway, and it became something that people tried to make true, and even like went to a site where it happened and they filmed for the news that it was at this location, that location. Essentially, guys, it came from a satire post. It came from a joke post. It wasn't even like drugs. It wasn't like anything like that. It wasn't a guy that like was on meth or anything crazy. It was a joke post. And then people took it and made a real story out of it. Real as in like air quotes. And then it just went crazy. Yeah, oh no, nobody's doubting that how smart dolphins are. The one that freaks me out, I'm going to put this out there, guys. I'm going to have a sliver of seriousness with it. I might believe it wouldn't take a lot. I'll say it like this. It would not take a lot of convincing for me to believe that is it octopi? Is that the plural octopus? I don't know if that's like a fake thing. But it wouldn't take a lot of convincing for me to believe that octopi are actually aliens. The plural of octopus, whatever that is, they're crazy. They're crazy. I did see the like super recordings of Bigfoot sightings, like a mass record number in a short amount of time recently. I did see that one. Yeah. I'm not even kidding on this one. Hey, Amber. Hey, Kev. I'm not even kidding on this one. I really could be convinced that octopi are aliens. And I'm not kidding. If you look up all the stuff that is like crazy about an octopus that doesn't fit like other animals, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's just my take on it. But yeah, I know dolphins are extremely smart and are very, 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 maybe we're all aliens. Maybe. But no, an octopus is crazy. I've watched way too many late night videos going over like octopi. Crazy. All right. But this one, unfortunately, you guys, 100% debunked and not real. It was a satire post taken too far. What about squid? No, the difference of an octopus and a squid is vast. They do have some Venn diagram overlaps in the middle, but the ability that an octopus has that an alien does not, crazy. Mind blown. Hey, if you don't believe me, just look up like points for an octopus being an alien. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. Yeah, it's there's a lot to it. Yep. And in 2018, a group of 33 researchers published a paper suggesting that the cephalopod ancestors arrived to Earth from outer space in frozen eggs. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's true. But real scientists have looked. I think there is a Y-Files. Yeah. We share DNA with everything on the planet except the octopus. Bearded Max says, definitely wasn't expecting me hearing about aliens during the scene. Well, hey, You need to tune in more because this is how this stream works. We go on the most random tangents of all time because I have revved up ADHD and a lot of dang passions. You never know. You never know where it goes. So, yeah. Yep. You don't need to say it's true because we already know. I think half the group probably thinks I'm joking or being silly. I'm not joking or being silly. I'm not saying I know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I've thought about it. Yeah, the platypus is crazy too. It's a mammal but has eggs. It has like different parts of different animals. Its claws are venomous. It's like so crazy. So crazy. I don't like the hecklefish. Not a fan of the hecklefish. Not a fan of the hecklefish. Okay, humans and octopus actually share quite a bit of DNA. Okay, that could be. I've not researched it myself. I will admit that was just commenting on someone's comment that sounded like it fitted the narrative, which is wrong. That is bias. That's confirmation bias. That was lazy reporting on my part. I can admit it. I don't know that for a fact. All right. So, yeah. Yep. Well, it's poison versus venom, right? They have, if they claw you, there's poison in it. Yeah, no doubt. Bullet shrimp are weird. True. Also delicious. All right. Florida man story number 2. And this one is real. There is a venom. Okay, so my use was correct. Got it. Okay. Who decided to create head cheese? Why? If we could have those answers, I'm sure we could actually. Florida man was rescued from burning boat at sea. Then he allegedly pushed the captain who saved his life overboard. Now, I said no drugs were involved on the first one. Second one, I don't know. Wasn't there. But this guy named Ryan Dieter, barely know her. Ryan was in a boat, a vessel, one would say, impaired driving, and his vessel went up in flames. Okay, got it. Another vessel went by him, rescued him, brought them onto their vessel, a.k.a. boat, all right, a.k.a. boat, and he proceeds to thank this captain. Captain saved the day. Captain save a crew. I did hear it is this Ryan's cousin, by the way. I think it's his cousin, not brother, but cousin. And because that'd be weird to have two Ryans as brothers, but maybe step. That is possible. But, or you are, I got to sneeze. Woo! Or you're, what is who's the boxer that made the grill? George Foreman. Didn't he name like 6 of his boys George Foreman, and then he named his daughter George Jetta? Yeah, I am the captain now. He kicked the captain who saved his life overboard on his own vessel. I am the captain now. Yeah, impaired in many ways. Yeah, there's a couple of levels of impairment there. So that's Florida. Not only does the guy drive under the influence, not only does his vessel go up in flames, but someone saves his life and he kicks him off of his own vessel. Come on, Ryan. Don't do it. Come on, dude. So that's Florida, guys. We go over those stories every single week, and we love them. We enjoy them. It's a tradition, and I hope it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, yeah, the sheep's head fish. Those ones are freaky, too. What's up, Mike? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and check out our feature tonight. Please help me welcome the Bearded Mack. They're owned by Chris and Eileen. No good deed, right, Hayden? Right? They're out of Northern Virginia, a.k.a. the tri-state area, a.k.a. right around Washington, D.C. And tonight, your affiliate discount code DANC, code DANC, is boosted to 20% off, and that goes until Tuesday night, you guys. Yep, not yet, G-Man. I have the new scents loaded on the very next slide, the DMV exactly. The new scents are going to be on the next slide. We have 4 new Wild West-themed beard product scents. I have them in front of me, and you guys will have them on a slide in just a moment. And who knows? Maybe we'll be giving some away tonight. Maybe we'll be giving some gift cards away. You never know. This company is sincerely family-owned and family-operated. Husband and wife owned and operated. It's not just like Chris and Eileen by name. They both do a ton. Wow, wow, West. You know, we rolling through that wow, wow, West. Awesome, awesome people, very hardworking, very intelligent, very passionate, right? For example, I always mention it, but it just sticks out to me, and I think it's worth it. It's in my shower right now. Eileen, by hand, makes their solid beard wash bars. She learned from Holly. She has perfected it. They're able to use their scents in there. She, by hand, makes every single one of their solid beard wash bars. And I know that so many of you love them. And they have an unreal lineup of scents. Their scent catalog from top to bottom, strictly talking scents, rivals the best of the best in the industry. It's hard to say a company has more top-notch scents than the Bearded Mack. Amber says the solid wash bars are fire. Andrew says the wash bars from Bearded Mack are top shelf. G-Man said love their wash bars. Very foamy. Simple Man says they're absurdly good. Yep. Big props for handmade bars. Yep. All the above. Yep. All the above there. The Bearded Mack is back, blessing us with new scents and new bundles on the site. Good Mondays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Has the Bearded Mack stopped making cologne? I'm not sure. Great question for the chat. I'll let them answer that for sure. For sure. Travel everywhere with the Bearded Wash Bar. Yep. Awesome products. Roaring 20s is the most unique barbershop in the business. I do agree with that sentence, Jimmy. I do. And they saved King's Bounty for us all. Yep. No, they definitely have cologne. Yeah, I have a couple of them, but I didn't know if they slowed down or what. Hey, if you're going to start with the Bearded Mack, I don't always say this, but I do believe their sample pack is a must because there's so many good scents. Number one, I don't know how you pick for your first order. And then number two, you're going to find scents that you didn't know you loved, but you will love. That's going to happen. Yep, that's going to happen. Does Bearded Mack use the same carriers as Deadman's? No, Ryan. I don't think anybody uses the same carriers as the Bearded Mack, and I don't think anybody uses the same carriers as Deadman. So, no. And what's the viscosity? I have a slide where we will go over that. Bearded Mack says, we still do colognes, just some scents, don't have the legal ability to use enough fragrance to make it a parfum. Interesting. If we're coming in on the parfum side as well. King's Bounty is so good. Yep, so good. All right, let's take a look at the new scents. They are out right now, you guys. Right now. First off is the Lawman Mack. Bold, smoky, earthy. We're looking at leather, sagebrush, sandalwood, charred smoky wood, cedar, and gunpowder. Come on now. That one's crazy. What's up, Karate? Let me find this one so I can give you guys a real, in-the-moment reaction scent to it. That gunpowder is there, by the way. Let me say that again louder. That gunpowder scent is there. When you smell it, you fully realize there is gunpowder in this. And you do get that leather in there. You do get a little charred smoke in a great way. It's not. So, Eric, you and I are very similar. I don't normally like those rich, dark, manly scents. This one is, yes. They are a medium strong scent duration. The Lawman is very long duration. You smell the gunpowder. It is crazy. And the Bearded Mac said, we didn't mess around with these. Old school Mac, in my opinion. It's so crazy how you smell it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. If you're looking for uniqueness, there is not a scent on the market that you can compare to this. So I would say the two main notes for me personally would be gunpowder and leather, and then smoke coming in third. Yeah. It's not like an overwhelming leather, but it's for sure leather. You would be able to know if I didn't tell you the scent profile that there's leather there. All right, so that's Lawman. Second one is High Noon. Smoky pipe tobacco, whiskey bourbon, and leather again there. All right, so let me give you the High Noon. How does it smell, feel, and beard? Well, I just did the smell, but the feel and beard is fantastic. One of the very best in the entire game. Yeah, and so High Noon surprised me. I thought that this one I would really dislike. I was thinking smoky pipe tobacco, whiskey bourbon, not for me. High Noon to me is so it's a fall day ready to happen. Yeah, it's not a smoky pipe tobacco scent to me. I don't get an alcohol scent to it. It's just this own creation. It's very, like, I had to verify it's this one. Yeah. It's very smooth. It's not as strong as the Lawman. It's just this very smooth, almost in the cologne world. And I do get that leather. What is Atlas cedar wood like? Atlas cedar wood is probably the most common cedar wood that is used. So we have a bunch of different cedar woods that are out there. To me, Leo, it is a traditional cedar wood scent. Like, think about cedar and just smelling the actual wood as if you ripped it apart. Yeah, it's crazy how we perceive scents differently. Because to me, I do not like smoky pipe tobacco. And I don't get that. I really don't get it. It's so smooth to me. So smooth. All right, Copper State 1912. Let's go over this one. Smells like Arizona. Now, if you guys don't know, Chris is from Arizona, so he would know. I've been there myself. Lime, pink grapefruit, sage, lavender, juniper berry, cypress, and Atlas cedar wood. And yes, 1912 is the year Arizona became a state. There you go. This one's brighter. This one's sweeter. This one is all me. If I had to pick one from this list to keep, it would be the Copper State 1912. Yep, and it's all essential oils. Thank you, Johnny. Great point on that one. So Copper State 1912, guys, is all essential oils. And look at that Arizona sunset in the background. Really, really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I would say High Noon is calming. Is the Beard Wash Bar more daily or stripping? Daily, Ron. Straight up daily. Yeah, straight up daily. But if I had to just keep one, it would be 1912. It's bright, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's natural. It's got that nice cedar wood base. Just a classic cedar wood, Leo. It just screams classic cedar wood. Yep. Screams classic cedar wood. And then there is Desperado. Desperado, sweet tobacco, oud, and smooth musk. And so this one, to me, is a straight-up tobacco scent. This one, if I were to smell this in a blind smell test, I would immediately say, oh, yeah, tobacco. Dry tobacco, manly tobacco. That musk and oud bring a little bit of an essence of a cologne into it. But this one is, Atlas cedar, think cedar chest. Yep, classic cedar, 100%. So, yeah, this one's interesting. I get more oud and musk. That's crazy because I get way more tobacco than oud and musk. So does Sam. Sam gets the tobacco out of this one. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, those are the 4 scents that we have, guys. Take a screenshot if you want to see them all in one place. If it was for me, it would go 1912, Lawman, High Noon, and then Desperado. 1912, Lawman, High Noon, then Desperado. That would be my order. Really like 1912, especially being all essential oils. Yep. Yeah, I enjoy them a lot. And again, guys, DNC is worth 20% off for the next 26 hours or so. About next 26 hours. All right, here's their carrier blend. It is a medium viscosity. If I had to go medium light or medium thick, it would be on the slightly thicker side. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, being castor oil or RDS Man is 10, or water / Johnny Ray Legacy Blend is a 1, I would give this a 6.5 on viscosity. Medium to medium thick viscosity. It's not thick, but it's in that medium to medium thick viscosity. Very, very, very good blend, especially for feel and styling. Really good. And again, guys, this code is scrolling down at the bottom to help you remember, and it is pinned in the chat. Medium viscosity. Their blend is camellia seed, meadow foam seed, fractionated coconut, broccoli seed, kukui, castor, fragrance, and a little bit of vitamin E to help that scent last longer. Yeah. 6.5 on the Dan C scale. Yes, sir. That's all I can do is give my scale. We don't have a scientific scale. So, yeah. Ideal for red beards. It works great. It works great for red beards. If you have a red beard in the chat, permission to speak freely, how does this oil blend work for you? Is it fantastic and one of the best? Does it not work for you? Or is it somewhere in the middle where it's okay? Again, straight up, speak freely. I don't want people to feel like they have to hold back because somebody's featured. Yes, straight up. So, yep, absolutely. Okay. All right. Does the fractionated coconut have the wet dog smell regard? So, let's make sure we're super clear on this. Most people, and I mean literally most people, do not have any kind of reaction to coconut oil, myself included. I don't have it. It's just not an issue for me. Other than that, it depends on the person. Some people struggle when it's the most potent ingredient, and that's the only case. Some people struggle if it's any ingredient, but most people never have to worry about it. But if you do, and you've had that reaction in the past, it's just one of those things you can't really know until you try. The other ingredients matter. The potency matters. There's a lot to it, but I want to make sure we're crystal clear on that. Do some people have a reaction to coconut oil? Yes. Is it a half of the community? Is it a majority of the community? No, absolutely not. But there are some that do. Yep, there are some that do. Eric says, red beard, it works good. There you go. And then let's see what else we have here. Good to know. Yep. And then the white beards we know are about the same as red. Love this blend. We have anybody else? Some red, mostly gray here. Blend works great. Awesome. Okay. And Bart says, I don't have that reaction, but I know one guy who told me about the wet dog reaction. I thought he was crazy at the time. No, it's real. Like, I'm not going to be up here and be ignorant or try to be deceitful and say, oh, that doesn't, it exists. Absolutely. But it's not a majority. Yep, absolutely. And yeah, Nate's probably not wrong here either. I would suffice to say even the sourcing of the coconut would matter too. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. And JC says, I like the oil and butter. Feels great, but not heavy for a thicker oil. Yeah, it's not heavy. Yep, absolutely. Matt's a wet dog. Yep, here you go. So Steve says, I'm a wet dog person, but not with the Bearded Mack oils. Seems it's only if it's first used in the blend. Okay, so Steve is saying, hey, if it's the most potent ingredient, I have issues. Bearded Mack, no issues. Others, no issues. So there you go. Okay. Isn't coconut oil comedogenic? So great question, Matt. Coconut oil by itself has a comedogenic scale rating of like 4 to 5. So yes, highly likely to clog pores. Fractionated coconut oil is literally addressing that issue and removing long-chain fatty acids that cause that comedogenic rating. Fractionated coconut oil is at like a 1. So it is not comedogenic for the companies that are using fractionated or MCT oil. So great question. In this situation, no, absolutely not. It's actually a thin viscosity oil. It is a really nice balancing, really nice balancing one. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. Blend is top tier. In my opinion, very few stack up next to Bearded Mac. There you go. Yep, there you go. Gamblin' Mac has leather. I think a little bit of leather, a little bit of frankincense mainly, but the main note in Gamblin' Mac is oud. Yep, oud over there. Fractionated coconut is a 1 on the scale of 1 to 5. See, I knew both those off the top of my dome. I'm almost positive coconut oil is a 4 on the same scale, but they're not using coconut oil. They're using fractionated. Know what I'm talking about, guys, and when I don't, I admit it. All right. Do they make a coffee scent? Not off the top of my head, no. Yep, not off the top of my head, no. Brett, depends on the scent. They have EO options and FO options. My collab, Command and Conquer, is essential oil, and I have a slide on that as well. Yep, it's a 4. Come on, man. You're absolutely, come on. And I couldn't even know that question was coming, and I knew the fractionated coconut. I knew the normal coconut. If that don't put some respect on my name, I don't know what will, and that's okay. All right. Next up here, guys, the Command and Conquer. This is my collab. I almost feel weird saying this, but this has become my most worn scent by the Bearded Mac. Dan, it's your collab. Of course it is. Well, when they have scents like Icy Mac, Corner Mac, which is also a collab, we made that scent in my Facebook group, actually. But when you have Icy Mac, Corner Mac, when you have King's Bounty Mac, when you have Sleepwalker and so many other ones, it's hard to have one that's the most used. This one has become my most used. I've liked it more and more and more as time has gone on. I love it. I'm actually out of it. I've used this so much. Tommy says King's Bounty is one of the most unique scents in the industry. It is. If you like floral, you have to have King's Bounty. You don't have a choice. They do have some bundles. Yep. Go under their website, and they do have some bundles too. Yep. Icy Mac is good, and that's not normally in my bag, baby. Yeah, I love Icy Mac. Icy Mac is essential oils only as well, and it's pure mintiness. Pure mintiness. All right. A bunch of you have already been sharing, but do you have anything else unique? Do you have anything else that you want to share on here? Drop a comment on the Bearded Mac, your favorite scent. What about your favorite product? What about customer service? Meh, key lime, I don't know. So key lime's just an essential oil lime scent, and I love lime. If you don't love lime, then it's not for you, right? It's just personal preference. Yeah. Icy Mac is essential for nighttime health. Love me some. I'm out of Icy Mac too. Love me some Icy Mac. Yep. All right. It's so good. So dang good. I've seen a couple companies that the highest potency oil is squalene. Is that good for high potency? Yeah, squalene's fantastic. Love squalene. Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's see what else here. King's Bounty is my favorite. Icy, vintage, Command Mac. Their hair pomade is awesome. I don't wear pomade, but I've heard that. I've heard that from a lot of people. I recently picked up Summer Escape. It's stupid good. Yeah, I like that one. King's Bounty. Yes. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Jamestown Mac is my favorite. The Dude Mac. What's up, Brad? Good to see you, man. Roaring 20s is about addicting to me. Nice. Daily Mac Wash. Yep, I agree, Doug. I agree, man. Good to see you, man. Nice new pick. Looks, did you slim down? Did you lose some LBs? I feel like yes, unless I'm confusing memories right now, but which is possible. Is there a way to reduce the scent, strength of scent if it's too strong? Yeah, mix it with an unscented oil, whether in hand or in bottle. 100% mix it with an unscented oil. It will reduce the scent real quickly. Ralph says, the Bearded Mac scents are difficult to point to a favorite. I agree. I've not found a Bearded Mac scent that I didn't love. Yeah, if I had to pick a highlight of this company, other than customer service, the wash bars, so many other things, it would be the level of scent creation that they have. Absolutely crazy. Ravager, it's limited. Yeah, to me, Ravager is like a good natural cologne. Yep, good natural cologne. Mack, can you maybe develop an ultimate vanilla type scent? They do. They have a scent that is only vanilla and lavender. It is the Nightwalker Mack. Yes, check that one out. Hey, Brad, it's good to see you, man. Had to come support one of my favorites. Oh, I thought you were going to say me. Brad, you're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking my heart, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you coming in, man. Good to see you. Jason, what's up, dog? King's Bounty in the wash puck is wonderful in the evening shower. It's so relaxing. Michael, I agree, man. First time in a live stream test. You're in here. You're in here. Welcome. Yep, absolutely. I don't wear pomade shirts coming. All right. I'm digging the new Desperado. Nice. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Maduro Mint is super unique. Yep. Yep, absolutely. A little. Nice, man. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. They're featured. They're not sponsored. I want to be clear on that. Command's Corner does not have sponsors. Just for YouTube legality guidelines and all that. They're not paying to be on this show tonight. There's no sponsorship. But they do giveaway. He said do. They do giveaways and give you guys a boosted code, which is really cool. Win all for everybody. I love their oil. Soaks in well. Non-greasy and smells for hours. Let's go. Wash bars, Roaring 20, Deadwood, Corner Mac. Butter's silky smooth. Sad that Deadwood left. Looking at you, chat. Black Mint is great. Yeah. Have you tried Havana Beach Mac? Yes, but I don't fully remember it enough to say. And I'm not going to act like I did. So is Icy Mac similar to Arctic Mac? Yes, sir. Yep. Or Arctic Chill. It's just straight mintiness. Just straight up mintiness. Will the new scent profiles be added to the sample pack? Good question. Roaring 20s, Revered, Summer Escape, Command and Conquer, all great stuff. Johnny, Timmy, Rocket says Bearded Mac is the GOAT. For those of you out there that don't know, that is the greatest of all time, according to Mr. Rocket. My favorite beard wash for Vince. What's up, Baboon? I got Sleepwalker. Okay, all right. I really like the Command & Conquer. Recently ran out of Tropical Storm. Yeah, I love Command & Conquer. Roaring 20s is always up front on my beard oil shelf. Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, Kev. Tropical Storm. Yeah, but isn't Tropical Storm going away or becoming seasonal, if I remember correctly? Yeah. All right. JP. Hey, everybody. I'm stuck at work and can't stick around, but wanted to drop a like and shout out to Beard Mac for being an amazing company. I'm sure I'll catch the replay after work. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Also, I filmed my Dyson versus the knockoff video today. It'll be out in about 2 weeks. I'm working a little bit ahead of time right now with spring break coming up. But about 2 weeks. Thank you, Jimbo. I like my hat. It's my cowboy hat. Want to be a cowboy, baby. Jamestown Mac, Roaring 20s, and Black Mint are my favorites. Yes. Yes. I've been looking at the thumbnails. There are some dang good beers in the stream. Oh, yeah. We got some legends in here. Bearded Mac just brings it. Great scents, butters, solid wash bars are out of this world. The Vintage Mac makes my wife difficult to sleep when wearing. Oh, baby. There you go, Ralph. Okay. Haven't had a chance to try the Bearded Mac yet. One more that is on my list. Hey, list is a good thing, Craig. Looking all dapper and handsome right there. Okay, I got the Corner Mac recently. Another winner. Yeah. If you guys like let me pick that one. If you guys like aquatic colognes, like the sweeter citrusy colognes, Corner Mac is a must. Absolute is a must. Bearded Mac always pushing the beautiful scents, giving people what they want. Corner Mac is a citrus cologne. Yep, aquatic citrus cologne. Poop. Okay, why are we talking about poop? All right. King's Bounty, awesome scent. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have. What up, Pud? Okay, I was just being silly, David. I don't really care. Most people see it as a sponsor. I was just being silly. I appreciate you, though, man. All right, Honorable Mac is really unique with the saffron. Yeah. Yep, you're exactly right. Excited for a new company to try? Yes. Come on now. Come on now. If you don't like Icy Mac, you don't like minty scents. That's true. Andrew said, Bearded Mac got my favorite cologne scents for sure, hands down. Yeah, Andrew, this company, you know if I recommend, you know what it's going to be. And this company's made for you without a doubt. Yep, without a doubt. Tropical Storm is seasonal. I think I saw a question about Dude Mac, which will be available in 2026. Okay. Yeah, the Dyson's fantastic. Yep. The only Bearded Mac scent I have experience with is Gamblin' Max, and my favorite scent would be that. Hey, there you go. High Tide, Summer Escape. Let's go. All right. And I've gotten my hands on Desperado Mac. Love it. However, it makes me miss Defined. Understood. Yep. I got the knockoff version off Dan's recommendation, and wife made me buy her one a day later. There you go. I'm still looking for attachments for the co-share. If you know where to get them, please let me know. I don't. I wish I did. And, Kay, I tested it today. The Dyson attachments do not work on the co-share. Yep. Any input on Bearded Mac shampoo versus other stripping washes? Quality. Yep, straight up quality. And you guys know if there's a product from a company that I don't rock with and they're on here, I'll still say it, right? There's a company I feature all the time that I really only wear their oils, but their oils are wonderful. And I don't try and say otherwise on the other stuff. Eric, Summer Escape, King's Bounty, don't sleep on their matte hair paste. There you go. Okay. Jimmy, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but they do have a scent page on their website where it'll list all of the scent profiles. And Darth says, this is my first quality company I purchased from 3 years ago off the Dan C recommendation. Icy Mac is amazing, and High Tide is also so good. So good. So, yep. And Johnny Ray says, one of the better skills that I've noticed is your ability to fit a beard to the right company. Anyone can cover products, but it takes next level to play matchmaker like you do. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that, man. I don't think most people recognize that. I think it's just they think I give blanket recommendations. I genuinely try to figure out someone's personal variables and their personal preferences. I want to know if they like a good rotation, if they like thicker oils, if they like certain scent profiles, right? Like Andrew G in the chat. He is a cologne guy through and through, right? Andrew, the other Andrew, I know his scent profile preferences as well, right? I've gotten to know so many different people and what they like and what will work for them based on their climate, their skin type. I do take that very seriously. I don't ever want to feel like I'm just giving a general recommendation. So, yeah. Yep, no doubt. Does Bearded Mac have an Instagram? They do. Yep, they do for sure. What's up, Dark Lord? What's up, Alec? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. When you're highly experienced in sales, you recognize the needs rather than trying to force a fit product. Yeah, especially when you're thinking long-term. I have no interest in short-term sales. It means nothing to me if there are no sales tonight. Sorry, Bearded Mac. But I don't care. It means absolutely nothing to me. I just want to get people to have a great experience. The better experience someone has with a beard, the longer they're going to have a beard, the more that helps the entire community. So, yeah. Yep, no doubt. Did I miss the info? Bearded Mac bought King's Bounty from Defined? Yeah, yep, a long time ago, Craig. It's probably been over a year now. Yep, they bought King's Bounty from Defined. It is the original scent, and it is switched over to the Bearded Mac carriers. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Drank, great question. Guys, we have one more week of Thursday Beard Advice Live. So this week, Thursday, Beard Advice Live. This should be the last week, and then we switch back to Wednesdays, at least for a couple. Then we figure it out from there. Actually, I think I got a message from Jax's coach while we are streaming. I'll tell you for the spring how it's looking. Come on, come on, come on. No! Shoot. All right. We're going to have to figure something out. We just got the worst news for team schedule for Jax. Why? Man, that makes things challenging. We are back to 5 days a week practice, and oh well. All right, we'll get it figured out. We will get it figured out. Okay. Got all those, but this week is for sure Thursday, Beard Advice Live. Yep, for sure Thursday, Beard Advice Live. All right, everybody, let's see what we are going to do for some giveaways tonight, big baby. Yes, sir. All right, there's a link in the chat, you guys. put your name, put your email, and you're all signed up. Yep, you're all signed up, you guys. Name and email. On that link, it is free. Yep, it is free. See, we wouldn't be able to, John. His practice gets out at 8:30. Practice is about 45 minutes away from us, so it's just, there's a lot of challenge in that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me see Maddox's real quick. I might be able to give you guys some kind of idea, because it's gonna get crazy when it comes to the spring schedule. Oh man, oh man. Let me check over here while you guys enter those giveaways. Okay. I'm not going to be able to find it right now, am I? That's okay. We will keep you guys updated as soon as we can, and we make a decision, get everything going. We will have Beard Advice Live. It's just going to depend on when we have Beard Advice Live. So hang with us, stay patient, and we'll get it going at some point. I promise you that. All right. Again, guys, there's a link in the chat. Thank you, Emily. Make sure you're live. If you don't know how by now, oh, man, where you been? What you doing? Come on now. Late stream. Sam can't stay up that late. It'd have to be a solo stream. I would do it, no problem. But Sam can't stay up that late. So we're going to have to figure out a night that works and just see what we're doing. Yeah, we'll just see we'll see what we're doing. We'll get it figured out somehow, some way. Yep. All right, again, guys, click that link, put your name, put your email, and let's see what we are giving away. All right, lost my sound. Everybody else good? Everybody hear me over here? If we did lose the sound, I don't know what would have caused it. I've been going late, yeah. Last week was respectable, I think. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Sound good? Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Andrew. All right, let's see what the first giveaway is. The High Noon Mack giving away a bundle of an oil, butter, and wash bar. Yes, sir. That's what we're starting with the first giveaway. An oil, a butter, and a wash bar. Woo! Come on now. Come on now. Oil, butter, and wash bar in the High Noon scent. Followed by an oil, butter, and wash bar by the Lawman scent. Yeehaw. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. By the Lawman scent. Oil, butter, and wash bar. Is the wash bar just for beards? I literally, every time I use the wash bar, I also use it on my head hair. Every time I use their wash bar, I use it on my head hair as well. It just makes it so easy. I don't have to get out the shampoo. I don't need to get out a different bottle or anything like that. Just wash bar to the beard first and then the head hair. If I do the head hair first, then it runs down in my eyes and my mouth and stuff. So I do my beard first and then I do my head hair. Yep. So yeah. Is it stripping? No, their wash bar is Daily Gentle. One of the most Daily Gentle washes I use. But it works on my head hair. Perfectly fine. Yep. All right. Followed by back-to-back $50 gift cards. Not great at math, but that looks like $100 together if you ask me. $50 gift cards back-to-back by the Bearded Mack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's awesome, David. David said, I just want to say, Dan, I'm kind of new to all things bearded, but watching your videos, I've learned bunches. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. I enjoy hearing that. So thank you. And then the final giveaway of the night. You guys can guess it. You guys know it. You guys love it. $100 gift card. Come on. Come on now. Triple dig, double mash. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? A Benji? A C-note? $100 hairs? A hundo? Come on. Come on. Hey, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Dan is great. Been watching him for years. Thanks, man. What's up, Jose? Welcome, dude. 100. Keep it 100. Ooh, triple dids, double Mack. I like that, K. That's got a flow to it. AKA treat yourself. AKA these giveaways are fire. All right, so we got a good question here. Click the link and sign up for the giveaways. Like the video. What else? Hey, just be here for when we draw the giveaway winner. And if it's your name, you need to comment and claim your victory. I'll go back to that real quick just to make sure, because we do have some new people in here tonight. Must be present and live at the time of winning on the stream to be able to comment. And by the way, you do need to be subscribed to comment. Other than that, that's it. You don't have to buy. You don't have to donate. You don't need to adopt a pet. You don't need to send me any toenails in the mail. I don't know why, but that's weird to me. Don't do that, guys. It's happened before. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, take a joke. But we will be doing these giveaways, and that's it. Again, just be here, be live, be ready, partner. And you must say, big baby. Feet pics, I'm not. Man, hey, I'm a dude. I'm fully charged with testosterone. I don't have low T, no issues there, but I'm just not into feet, man. It's not my thing. It's one thing that I don't see eye to eye on with Rex Ryan, football coach. He's into feet. Just not my thing. I don't understand it at all. But hey, if that floats your boat, get to sailing. That's what my dad told me. He did not, but I'm going to start using that, right? If it floats your boat, get to sailing. Yeehaw. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, y'all. Question for the chat. You know where it's at. Rocking this cowboy hat. 2-part question. If you can, put it into one comment. Jason, put it into one comment. Where are you watching this stream from? And what time is it wherever you're located? Where are you watching the stream from? And what time is it wherever you are located? Drop a comment in the chat. Be like this guy. Be just in time. His last name's Time. His first name's Justin, but he's always just in time. Know what I mean? All right. Where are you located and what time is it wherever you're from? All right. And let's look at how diverse this is. Pennsylvania, Oregon, Florida, North Carolina, Ohio, Colorado, Texas. What's up, Ninja? Illinois, Oklahoma. Okay. Virginia, Connecticut, South Carolina. What else we got out there? Canada, Maine, Nebraska. It kind of did, though, okay? Iowa, Mississippi, Missouri, South Carolina, Wisconsin, California, Indiana, Kansas, Montana checking in. Come on now. Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. So many states. Michigan, of course. Louisiana, Washington. Georgia. What's up, Rob? Bush. Do you guys, I know some of you are my age and remember this. Did any of you live through the Lil Wayne mixtape era and had like the song Georgia Bush? Georgia Bush. The Lil Wayne mixtape era. Peak lyricism in rap. And I'm talking specifically the mixtape era. Of course, I like the Carters. Of course, I like so much of his other work. But the mixtape era, stupid. You may have to get a USB card pass. All right, 100% graduating to that. Yeah. Hey, Swede. My man. I do love Run the Jewels for sure. For sure. Swede, thank you, man. He just donated 5 memberships to the chat. Put your hands up! Hit it. Put your hands up! Hit it. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to listen into what I'm talking about, Napster, LimeWire, yes. Look up Georgia Bush by Lil Wayne. All right? Georgia Bush by Lil Wayne. Yeah. So good. All right, y'all. I do know we have some new people, which is fantastic. But sometimes got to get a little edumacation. We got to get our learn on today. All right? Our learn on today. Live by day, beard oil after every shower. So for me, it's twice a day. For others, it's once, but they can still do it twice if they would like. But after every shower is the minimum for me. And at least once a day. That edumacation, I did hear that, Robert. That's friggin' awesome, dude. When we talk time, by the way, guys, we're going to go over how to tell time on Monday nights. Because literally a certified teacher, true story, not in earth science because I failed that teaching exam because I never wanted to teach it. All I told my school is I was pursuing a certification in earth science. I failed that boy. Did I fail it on purpose? I wish I could tell you yes, but no. I think I tried, if I remember correctly. I think I tried, but I did not pass it. But I am a certified teacher. Do you use oil when you don't use wash and just rinse? I don't just rinse. When my night shower? Yeah, after every shower. Yep, no doubt about it. Dan, do you have a lifetime teaching license? No, I traditionally had to get recertified every 5 years like everybody. But when I hit my second master's degree plus 12 credits, I think it was, I was grandfathered in to not have to get recertified anymore when I got my administration certification and then my curriculum development certification. So yeah, I have 2 master degrees plus 12 credits is where I'm at specifically. So yeah. Was that geology when I went to school? That was the main part of it. It has a bunch of different branches, Leo, but yes. Yes, sir. When we talk about time, no, we did not, Mega. When we talk about time, on Monday nights specifically, not Pacifically, I'm not talking about the ocean, but specifically, when we get together, there's only one time. We forget about the stresses of life and we enjoy each other's company. We don't fight. We don't bicker. We don't have drama. When we get together on Monday nights, the time is precisely. The time is accurately Mm-hmm. The time is exactly. Mm-hmm. Giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and give away a high noon bundle of oil, butter, and wash. There is a link in the chat if you've not signed up. Once you've signed up, you're good all night long, baby. All you need to do is make sure you're here, subscribed, and comment if you win. If you win out there. What's up, Mr. Baker? All right. Sweet Tea and Biscuits, new pitcher. Who this? Holly, that's not acceptable. I know you very clearly by the same pitcher for years and years now. Holly. No. I even talked about you earlier briefly in a great way. I just said your name, but all right, guys. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Your comment can say, woohoo, it's me. And then in parentheses, not Holly, I won. Something like that. No, just kidding. I had a great convo with Holly today. She doesn't know how much I appreciate her. All right, if this is you, drop that comment to claim your victory. Cowboy Dan, did it feel different? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Do we have in the building Mr. Gerard Hunt, a.k.a. G Hunt, baby? G Hunt, are you in the house? Drop a comment. Nice, Ninja. I'm glad to hear it, man. Is that a special edition? I don't know. I've had it for years. It's this one. I've had it for years. I have no idea if it was special edition or not. Hey, G Hunt is in the house. Everybody drop a comment to claim your congratulations to Mr. G Hunt. He has won. Mr. G Hunt, the Bearded Mac will reach out to you for your government name, if that is your government name, and your shipping address. That's all they need. They've got the winning selected. They're going to reach out. Now, if it's Chris reaching out, it's going to be very basic, very straightforward. If the email's real weird, it's probably Eileen. She's going to ask your favorite workout for like triceps. And then she might ask you your favorite flavor of chewing gum. And then she might ask you for a restaurant recommendation in your location. Holly, we already had a full discussion about toenails, and I'm just sick of people sending them to me. It's getting real weird. My buddy Jason's local to me, and he's been stashing his, storing them up for me like a weirdo. But there's no time for that right now. But congrats, G Hunt. There's no time for that because Karen just told us, Foxy just told us, amongst others, it is time to go back to back, big baby. Yeah, I just talked to someone today. They asked if this stuff is good for nails, and I said, hey, beards and toenails are both keratin. If it's good for your beard, it's good for your nails. It's a pretty good rule. The Lawman Mack oil butter and wash bar. Got my East Coast on there. Butter and wash bar. Yeah. I guess that you could use the toenails in the garden. Ooh, to grow those toe trees. Yes. You're onto something there. All right, be right back. Don't go. Don't you dare go anywhere, Junior. Don't you dare go anywhere because we're going to have a winner right now. And if it's you and you're gone, we're going to flush it and we're not going to feel bad. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Not much. Okay? If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. Toenails make great kindling. Interesting. Is that true? Do you guys want to know what we use to start fires when we're camping? Always. How do you enter? You'll enter with the giveaway link. I'll put it in the chat. Sign up because you're good for the rest of them. Love from India. Let's go. Get all your friends. Been trying to tap into the India market and just can't. Can't do it. They're not messing with me. All right. Do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. David Connor, come on down. Connor, barely know her. Why am I going to con her? I'm ethical. I don't con people. David Connor, drop a comment, and you just won a new scent combo giveaway. Oh, I didn't answer my question. What do I use for starting fires when we are camping? We use pine cones. Dried out pine cones. They are the best thing I've ever used to start fires. Pine cones. We don't eat Doritos, or I don't eat Doritos, so that one doesn't help me much. All right, I don't think I've seen them. Guys, is there a dryer lint does work as well? You are correct, which is terrifying. Get your dryer lines cleaned out every year, guys, or do it yourself. But yeah, no, I use pine cones. Pine cones are incredible. Birch bark works great too. Yep. Jimbo, yep. Yeah. All right, David Connor, you need to comment in the chat. Otherwise, you cannot win. Yeah, dried pine cones. We have the kids go. They love it. Go get us a couple buckets full of pine cones, and then we use that to start all of our fires. All right, David, we're going to have to start the countdown. Easy karate. We like to be understanding here and try our best on this. But, oh, there he is. Hey, he's right here, guys. Throw a congrats in the chat for David Connor. We were just about to start the countdown on that one. David, I don't know if you're live or not. He might have had just the most random timed delayed comment, or that was a real smooth way of getting into the giveaway. Either way, congrats, man. You commented and you won. David Connor. Related to John Connor? Pine cones are nature's toenails. That is a wild statement, but so accurate. So accurate. That's great. That is great. All right, guys, keep in mind, it won't be that long, and we will be giving away 2 different $50 gift cards for free. That's it. That's it. And that if he's not live, that's cheating, right? It's just so fortunate. So fortunate. And Blast says, I just want to say you made me a believer in all the beard care. I'm on maybe 6 months of consistent use of wash, conditioner, oil, butter, and my beard has never looked and felt better. Tell your friends, man. Tell that whole crowd out there that's like, it's all snake oil. It doesn't work. It's not real. Shut up. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, he was behind. Wow, we just got, yeah, that may have been the most, yeah, he was behind. David, get live. You got freakishly lucky. Freakishly lucky on that one. And then we'll be right around the corner, you guys, from a $100 gift card. He's not live. He will be, though. Wow, that was a crazy lucky win. Wow, I don't even think I know David. That's crazy. Crazy. That's great to hear, Jimbo. True. It pays to be active. Note it. That's a fact, Nate. Nate's brain be braining tonight. Nate, did you have a good productive day? Did you have a good dinner? Because you be brain. You're always brain, but you be braining tonight. All right. That's what's coming up. But first, I do have a couple questions here. First one, what's in beard tonight? All right. What's in beard tonight? Nice, Blast. I appreciate that, Nick. Keep leaving comments on videos. Share your experience if you don't mind. All right, Steve, take care, dude. Appreciate you, man. Guys, what's in beard tonight? Name of the company, the scent, and the product type. I have in Bearded Mack, 1912, in beard oil. Are they putting snake oil in beard products now? No, but I've heard about snake oil being a real thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's in beard tonight, you guys? And Nate said, I'm just packing orders and chilling with the crew as usual on Mondays. No, sir. No. Arden, what up, homie? All right. Hey, Mr. Wispy in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see some familiar faces stopping by. Can I give my back for someone else to win? I have some. Yeah, dude, for sure. Look at that, guys. G Hunt is going to re-roll his winnings on the first giveaway just to be insanely kind. That's so cool, man. Look at that. Show some love to those giving love back to the community. He didn't have to do that. That's really cool. Wow. Can I give my back for someone else to win? I love that. We're going to run that right into the giveaway right now. So in a moment, if you see your name on the screen, same deal. Drop a comment to claim your victory. And this is going to be you. This will be your win because of Mr. G Hunt. That is a legend right there. That's what this community is all about. Straight up. I love that. Okay. If this is you, drop a comment and claim your victory. Do we have in the building Jimmy Gambrel? Not Gamble. Gambrel. Jimmy, drop a comment and you won a really cool combo courtesy of G Hunt. Paying it forward because he said, I'm good, man. I got a lot of stuff. He said, but if I do win a gift card, I am going to take that. Understood. Jimmy's here, guys. Drop a comment to congratulate Jimmy. Jimmy, you won. Let me make sure I got this correct here. You won the High Noon bundle. So you won the High Noon bundle that would have been G Hunt's. Really, really, really cool. Yeah, really cool. Man, I love this community for so many reasons and so many different ways. That's beautiful. All right. Again, show some love to those companies you guys are wearing. Do we have anybody in the house that legitimately this is your first ever Commands Corner live stream? Your first Monday night tuning in, your first community venture, the Super Bowl of beards together. Anybody. We just simply want to show you extra love. Just welcome you in. No way. It's David's first time in and he won the giveaway. That's so cool. That's so cool, man. Heck yeah, dude. Shout out to David, man. All right, it's mine. Let's go, Mr. Jeb Bats. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, I've never missed in over 7.5 years. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, I have not missed. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Bearded Coalition, come on now. Thank you for coming in. All right, we got BTM. Let's go. Look at that beard. Come on now. Come on now. All right, anybody else in here that this is their first time ever in the Commands Corner live stream? Come on with it, girl. Come on with it, girl. Did David just become an instant member classic with the win and give back? I think so. So David didn't get, G Hunt gave it back, but David is in here for the first time. Oh yeah, it's so cool. So dang cool. Okay. Dan, is that how you get that hook? Yeah, right. If I had any idea who was new, then maybe, but I have no idea. Okay. Awesome. Dan, is your family doing good? They are. Yeah, thank you for asking. Family is healthy and happy. Yep. Everybody's doing really well. Thank you for asking. All right. And then look at how cool this is. How many ladies do we have in the house tonight? the wonderful women of the community, the beauties of the beard. Where the ladies at? Come on now. Yeah, I think we did have a first-time attendee win last week too. It was at least real recently. I think Craig said something about that as well. We got Christina. Hello, Christina. Amber's in the house. Proud of you, Amber. Ooh, new pick. Who dis? Nice. Karen's in here. Hello, Karen. I hope you're doing well. All right. We got Mrs. Ailman in the house. Is she on her own account? I know she was for a while. Come on back. Come on back, Sarah Jane. What's up, Sarah Jane? We got Izzy. John Michael. Come here, buddy. Hey, John Michael. This is their son. Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you. Make sure you listen to your mom. She's amazing. That's it. That's what we're going to leave it at right there. That's what we're going to leave it at right there. Okay. Any of the other ladies that are out there? Okay. So I like Roaring 20s and Corner Mack. Not a fan of Gambling Mack or Cigar Wood. What should I try next? Roaring 20s, Corner Mack. Go Command and Conquer. Go Command and Conquer. Caroline, it's been a minute. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. We got Mrs. McBearded in the house. Welcome. I'm here, kinda. Are you reading, Emily? Are you reading, Emily? That's awesome. Hey, the queen, Terry Louise. What's up, Terry? Awesome. Friggin' Frack's here. They're right there. Bam. There's Friggin' Frack in the house. Okay, let me see. Did I miss any of the ladies? Yeah, I agree, David. David said, thank you, all ladies, for being here and supporting this. Yep, 100%. Yep. Emily has rekindled her love for reading. That's amazing. Like, straight, I know we joke about it being like the like fantasy reads. Sam's read all of them, by the way, guys. So this is in no way anything negative. It's very positive, if you know what I mean. Very, very positive. But for real, if it reignites reading, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm book number 9 for the month. Goodness. You go, girl. You go, girl. I love Positive Charge so much. Any recommendations? If you love Positive Charge, you would really enjoy Corner Mack from this company. Corner Mack would be a very similar world of sense. Not the same, not like a huge overlap, but similar. All right, guys. Random Rant Monday. If you are new here, I have a segment where every Monday I like to get something off my chest. I like to make sure you guys know what's grinding my gears. Sometimes it's serious. Sometimes it's joking. Sometimes it's in between. But for me, it's whatever I'm thinking about. Whatever is bothering me. Whatever is topical and top of mind is what's going to be on this. Tony said, I think something's wrong with the chat. It's like it froze. I can't see new comments. If you haven't refreshed, try to refresh. Like completely refresh the stream. Okay. Here, lack of oil grinds gears. Yep, and we're about to give it some oil. Exact. I almost commented on oil, Sean. That's funny. I almost said something. Here, my comments keep disappearing. It's not me, guys. Someone had that last week. They said they kept commenting and it disappeared. Jose, it's on our end. You're good over here. Anytime there's storms, YouTube will be messing up. Leaving the stream. All right, man. See you, Ryan. Here is my rant today, and please let me explain before you rush to judgment. Otherwise, I'll make a rant about you rushing to judgment. Can we talk about know-it-alls without empathy or even an attempt at it when judging others? Let me give you an example. Today, I walked into lunch at Pita-Way. Love it. So freaking good. It's a fast casual Lebanese food restaurant. My buddy owns it. And somebody commented about a truck that zoomed into a spot. They rushed to back in to a spot. And as I held the door for them, they said, why did he rush to back in and kind of hold it? Because someone else was coming this way, and they rushed by to back in. And they were like, why would someone rush and like stop traffic to back in? I said, I don't know. I'm sure he has a reason. Literally word for word what I said to them. Come here. I said, I don't know. Maybe he has a reason. Come to find out, fast forward about 5 minutes later when we get through the line of the fast casual restaurant, get our food and sit down, I look out the window. It is an older gentleman, an experienced age gentleman. Some might say in his elder years. He then went to the back of his truck, popped the tailgate down, took out a dolly, and then entered this establishment, aka Pete-Away, and he loaded his dolly up with boxes of catering food. So what did he do? He took that dolly to his truck where the hitch was down on the back, or the gate was down on the back, and he loaded these heavy boxes of catering food into the back of his truck. I turned to that person and gave them a smug look to say, do you remember when you judged them for rushing to back into a spot? Maybe it's because it was the last spot in front of the restaurant, which it was. And maybe, just maybe, there was a reason he wanted to back in because it was going to be much easier to load this catering food into the back of his truck. Crazy. I also was with somebody recently, and somebody commented on someone's hair and how terrible it looked and how thin it was. I was working out by them. And they made like a note to me. I don't know why they did this to me. People try to like bond with me. And they made a comment about that person's hair, and they said, why don't they just shave it? And it was kind of like a patchy bald. It wasn't like your normal horseshoe bald. It was like a little patch over here, a little patch over there. They said, why don't they shave it? I said, I don't know. Maybe they're going through cancer treatment. Maybe they have alopecia. Who am I to judge? Literally said that to the guy working out next to me. Now, some might say he's a bag, put a D before it, right? And that's not judging, that's experiencing it and being around him. And I've had a bunch of people just in life that I've noticed that are so quick to jump to judgment. So quick to not think about empathy, to understand there may be something going on with that other person where they just don't have the same situation in life as you. And I always want to give the what if. I will say my wife, Sam C., is one of the best I've ever met at this. Sam genuinely tries to think about other people's situations that we might not view. There's always a reason why it might be something else. Everybody wants to talk to Dan because of his warm and inviting rested beard face. Yeah. It really, and hey, Oblivion, I'll be honest, I've been guilty of it too, and I do try to catch myself. I am not as good as Sam. I'm not as good as someone like my mom when I was growing up, where they want to give everybody a chance and see the best in others. And just straight up, you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. I had another person, someone that I actually know well, unfortunately, they came over to my house the other day to pick something up. I'm going to try and not give too many details. They may have lived in the area around me before. They no longer do. Then when they came to pick something up from my house, they made a comment about the bad condition of a neighbor's house a few houses down. They have wood trim. And they commented about like this wood trim rotting and having a hole in it. And they said, why? Do they not see it? Do they not care? Why are they not doing something about that wood trim? I said to them, maybe it's just not possible. Maybe they don't have the expendable income to fix the cosmetic wood trim. Now, could it lead to water leaks and more damage and stuff in the future? Yes. But if you're surviving and just paying bills, if you're behind on rent, if you have medical debt, if you have these like things that are really crippling and really, really burdensome on you, guess what? Some damage to your wood trim on your second story window is not front of the priority line to take care of. Providing for your family and making sure you can keep that house to hopefully fix it in the future, maybe. But why are so many people inclined to rush to judgment and criticize when they're not in somebody else's shoes? When they don't understand what that other person is going through? We all have battles we're fighting that no one sees. And I know that and mean that. Some of you have shared those with me and I would have never known. But why do people do that? Why do people immediately rush to say, why aren't they fixing that? What's going on? Not everybody is in the same boat. Understand, you only know through your own lens. We've likely all been guilty of judging other people. And I agree with Nate. I've gotten a lot better at this as I've gotten older. I think women have a more natural tendency for this. Interesting. I would disagree with that. I would bet it's even across the board. If we looked at stereotypes of who is judgmental and gossipy, I would think a lot of women have more of a stereotype. Not to say that the stereotype is true, but I doubt that there's a tendency to lean towards women on that. Now, the pushback on that could be it's motherly, there's some biology involved. That could be very fair. But I also know women can be very judgmental, very harsh and gossipy. And they deal with many hormones that guys don't, especially postpartum, especially so many other ways. And so, Nevitz, look up the Command and Conquer one. I love your rants. They teach lessons we can all learn from. I'm just talking about what comes to mind for me. And this one is really, really hit me lately with a few acquaintances at most. Yep, acquaintances at most that have just felt entitled enough to be saying it in a crazy way. I don't think it's always meant to be tearing down, or even though it usually sounds that way, but I feel it's a way to deflect feelings, more of a way to view their situation as fine or so. Yeah, and that's terrible. The way people deal with insecurities to make themselves feel better is gross. I try to be acutely aware of it, right? How people react to jealousy, how people react to so many different insecurities and deflections is really, really gross. And again, we've all been there. I don't think anybody, even you think of like the sweetest people in the community, Terry, Louise, and Bob, right? Friggin' frack. I'm sure that they've had judgmental moments where they've had to catch themselves and be like, what am I doing? Emotional intelligence is so valuable. Just understand, and this is kind of my main thing that I wanted to tell all these people. You don't know what's going on in someone else's situation. You just don't know what's going on in someone else's situation. So don't act like they should fit into your picture-perfect film. Your life, your expectations are not the same for them. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, Aaron. And I don't think I don't think I pitched it as a way of saying everybody was hurtful with it. I don't even think I think most cases it's not trying to be hurtful. I don't think they say it outwardly to them because they don't want to hurt them. I think it's almost always a case of projecting their own insecurities, and almost always the case of trying to bond through misery, which again, you guys know I've touched on many, many, many times. So many people are lazy when it comes to their bonding, and they try to do it through nefarious and negative ways. They try to do it by saying, hey, I see something bad there. Do you see it? If you see it, we're tight. I think that they're stupid. Do you think they're stupid? If you do, we're cool. And it's just gross. Right. You look at the beautiful couple of Kev and Amber, I guarantee there are people that are like, must be nice to have all that time to work out. Must be nice to have that shower together every night during Dan's live stream. Must be nice that you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what other challenges they overcome. You don't know how valuable that workout time is to them, to their mental peace. You don't know if they prioritize that over other times where you're spending it at the bar, watching TV, wasted, useless time, when they're putting that time together and using it in a productive way. I get that all the time too. Let's say I have like a new vacation or a purchase or something. Oh, must be nice to have all that money. It must be nice to also I've not had a bar bill in 4 years. I've not spent a penny on alcohol in a very long time. I also don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigars. I don't have a motorcycle. I don't go golfing. I don't have hobbies of my own outside of my family and beards because I love passionately both of those. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it must be nice to get by. Yeah, I prioritize my time. I prioritize my money. I don't put it in these useless buckets that so many other people do, in my opinion. But you're right. People definitely comment on that stuff. And there's so much perspective that's left out there. So much perspective. Yeah, no, I don't go fishing. I don't have expensive hobbies. There's nothing wrong. I'm glad you love golfing. I don't love the cost of golfing. There's many things I don't like. There's perspective out there for everybody. All right? Thank you guys for listening to my rant today. Let me give back to you guys, and the Bearded Mac give back to you guys by running it up right now. $50 gift cards. I don't have any negative judgment on that. Disc golf is very, very affordable. That's not a bad call. But, Empty, the problem is I have a very obsessive personality. And if I started disc golf, I would be like, oh, yeah, let me get this little, like, Temu starter kit. And then I'd be like, oh, man, I need to get a better driver disc. Oh, man, I need the best this one. Now I need a practice course in my backyard. Now I need to go on tour and then go fly to watch this event. I have an addictive personality, and it would take over my life. It would take over my life, so I can't do it. Yep, exactly. Disc golf is A1, but just like disc golf, you can 100%, or just like normal golf, yeah. Ball golf, yeah, I can't. I'm too obsessive. I'm too obsessive. I can't do it. Yep, got a basket up. I know. I can't. I would have the best of everything. Yep. Oh yeah, pickleball. Dylan, we walked away from pickleball. I was looking at the best racket, the best shoes, all this or that. Just can't do it. Yep, can't do it. Awesome, Hayden. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. All right, y'all. If you have not signed up for the giveaway, please do. You got about 37 seconds until I draw the next winner, big baby. And by the way, guys, Leo, I know you're in here. Anybody that tunes into the Dr. Nick stream on Tuesdays, it's normally 1 p.m. Eastern. We thought we were going to have a different time tomorrow. We don't. It's a normal time tomorrow, 1 p.m. Hope to see you guys there, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. If you see your name on the screen in a moment, drop a comment to claim your $50 gift card giveaway. All right. Do we have the man who still has his mustache in the house? Stephen Gore. Come on down. Stephen Gore. Drop a comment. Claim your free $50, buddy. Love me some water sometimes. Most of the time. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Stephen Gore. Drop a comment to claim your Victory! Okay. He said, woo! Come on down. Yes, sir, Leo, exactly. Hey, guys, drop a comment for the longest beard in the chat. He just won a $50 gift card. Chris, Eileen, your products are about to be in this big beard. Oh, yeah. Dan, not a beard related, but I need a new tumbler for around the house and such. For any water recommendations, Hydro Jug. Hydro Jug. That's all we use these days. Love. Why? Because it closes like this. You can knock it over at soccer games. It is wonderful. It's got the straw, so it's beard friendly. This is not an affiliate, but I'd take one Hydro Jug. Holler at you, boy. Hydro Jug. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Whoa, what happened to the screen there? Nope. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. All right, guys. Let me see that comment, and then we're on it, and it is time to go. Back to back, big baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's see who this potential winner is. Yes, yes. Hi, Joe Jug. How many? I think it's a 40-ouncer. I'm almost positive it's 40. Something like that. I don't know. The chat will tell. Let me see if it's under here. I had the straw out a little bit. It still can leak if you have the straw out, but I think it's 40 ounce. Okay. Do we have in the building for a $50 gift card win, Jay Deming? Come on down, JD. Not Grandpa Jay. Sorry, Jay. I know those gummies are hitting right now. Jay Deming, come on down. Are you in the building for a $50 gift card win? Optimus Prime. John, Optimus Prime. Hey, Edward 40 Hands over here. Jay Deming, JD in the house. Are you there? Drop a comment. Otherwise, it's about to get froggy and I might leap. About to get froggy. I might leap. Nope, not 30 Spray J. Oh, yeah, and of course, if you're looking for a tumbler, like a straight-up tumbler, Busy Bee Collective. I've heard great things. Straight up. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. We're hoping for a buzzer beater. It's about 7 seconds. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. And oh no. That's the economical, environmentally friendly flush. Okay, we're trying to think about the water as I take 2 showers a day. All right, as I take 2 showers a day. All right. Do we have in the building? Dun dun dun. Andy Brett. He's right here. Drop a comment for Andy Brett in the chat. I thought we would too, Brenton. Jay's always talking and being active. I thought for sure he would have been in here, but hey, it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, right? Andy Brett, congratulations, dude. You have won a $50 gift card. Now, if you didn't win, understand. The hope, the dream, the myth, the reality is still alive for a triple-digit $100 gift card. Yup. Still possible. Stay tuned. But before that, It is Karen's favorite moment of the stream. It is a game called This or That with a little bit of tunes, with a lot of poll, and a little bit of attitude from the chat because they're sassy at this time of night. You sassy girls, calm down. You sassy. I'll get out a spray bottle. Psh, psh. All right. How this game works, everybody. I shall put 2 options on the screen. Time has gone by, I don't know about you guys, exceptionally fast. I don't know how we're at this or that already. It has flown by tonight. That's crazy. And we might even throw a little bit of this on that one. Sorry, fellas. The ladies are in the house. Had to do. No, just kidding. Doesn't look as good to me. I'm going here. All right. I'm going to put up 2 options. Please pick this one or that one. Don't say both. That's not fun. Don't say neither. That's even worse. And do not give an alternative answer. If I say tacos or enchiladas, please don't say pizza. If I say edibles or pre-rolls, please don't say tincture. Don't do it. Just say one of the answers. All right? Just say one of the answers. I'm going to put on a poll, and we'll put a little bit of a tune. Did this stream go? What the fudge did this stream go? We're here. We're here. Okay. Again, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Oh, no. What's happening? Did something happen? Are you guys with me? It's showing all good on my end. Guys, tell me we're good. Tell me we're good. All right, we're good. Okay. Some people scaring me out there. Don't do that. Bad. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Meow. All right. Here we go. Would you rather walk 3 miles or run 1 mile? Walk 3 or run 1. Okay.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, see, bid it, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing bid strong like the mightiest creature. First step, patience, gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow.
There is a poll in the chat. Click it. Walk 3 or run 1. Come on now. Come on now. Put those answers in the chat. All right, real quick. We're gonna make a quick. I thought that might be the case. I was going to feel it out. Walk 5 or run 1. We're editing it. Walk 5 or run 1.
Sublime, oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the bids compete. We united in the bid brigade.
New poll, hit it.
Like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dancy's knowledge, we shine so bright.
John.
Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile. Dan CB, our guide, keeping it real. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dan C leading, we conquer the year. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dancy's knowledge, we shine so bright.
Woo. Okay. Easy song. Okay. Boom. The majority of the chat still picked 5 miles. I'm going there as well. I ain't running from nothing. Not even the police. I'm good with my words. No, just kidding. I'm not running. I don't like running at all. I'll walk. Sam and I walk at least 30 minutes every single day. Last time, our last walk, we got to go in over an hour just because we were just having such great conversation. We didn't want to stop. So, yeah, I'm walking. Okay. Working out. Are you more likely or would you rather lift heavy, go for max outs, try to hit some PRs, or high reps with low weight? What is your go-to? What are you more likely going to do? Lift heavy or high reps? What you got, baby? Drop that answer in the chat. No right or wrong. Genuinely no right or wrong. There's value to both. But are you going with heavy or high reps? And you cannot say both. Hey, come on, DJ. Make that beat drop. At the gym, getting fit, on my lit, friends in the chat, you know where it's at. Got my Peter Mack hat. Hey, yo. Get that cardio. Burn them cals. Eat that lunch. Got a hunch. When that beat drop. Hey, yo. Live stream show. Gotta go. Don't you know? Got that flow. It's a vibe all the time. At the night. Command corner. David Connor. Hey. For sure, No, Leo, that's spot on correct. Spot on correct, Leo. Joe K ain't joking. Yoking at the gym for the win. Come on. Exactly, Rev. Get those answers in, guys. What up, Drank? What you drank? Shorty, what you think? Hey, end up in the drunk tank if you drank the wrong stuff. In the buff. Oh my. Florida man did it again. All right, let's get a wrap up on that poll right about now. All right, so about a third of the chat said heavy. 2/3 said reps. I am reps all day. I have not maxed out anything since I tore my calf. I'm high reps, low weight on everything. High reps, low weight on everything. That's my jam. Okay. Hey, thank you, Dad Life. Appreciate that, man. All right, next one. Would you rather, in a perfect world, have your workout in the morning or your workout in the evening? Same here, Jason. Not at all, man. No max out in a long time. Couldn't tell you what my max bench is today. I have no idea. Ideally, is it a morning workout or an evening workout? All right, y'all. There is a poll in the chat. Which one you going with? Morning workout or evening workout? Pros and cons to both, I'm sure. Most of you probably know my answer. Ryan. Yeah, Jose, we got some new ones the last few weeks. Get those answers in, guys. It's close. It's real close. Come on. Come on. Let that beat build, baby. What you say? What you say? Hit him right about now. All right. Close one. Close one. But but morning one by a little bit. I am a morning workout person too. I have motivation in the morning. I love crushing it, starting my day in the morning. Evening, I work hard all day. I don't know if I'd have enough juice in the evening. I'm a morning workout guy for sure. All right. Well, I think we have... Yes, three more, and then we'll get to that final giveaway of the night. In the morning, is it coffee first or breakfast first? I genuinely don't know what people do. If you don't drink coffee, then it's probably breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast or drink coffee, you're named Dan. But I still will pick one, even though which one happens more often? Coffee first or breakfast first? Put your answer in the chat. Where's Brewer? Brewer, where you at? All right, poll in the chat, guys. Okay. In here. No. Jay, you missed your giveaway earlier. That's all right, man. You got a chance for another one. I appreciate that, man. Understood, Kenny. Understood. I appreciate the insight, Kenny. All right, let's get to wrapping this one up. This one up here. It was close, but coffee won as I thought it would. I wasn't sure, though. BTM, thanks, man. But I am breakfast first. I don't drink coffee, as you guys know. So yeah, I am not a coffee guy. So breakfast for me first, if anything that consists of a protein bar. Okay. Two more, my friends. Here we go. Are you someone that has a calendar and plans every bit of your week? Or do you lean more towards wing it? We'll figure out what's happening on Friday once we get closer to it. Do you plan out everything with times and events and checklists, or are you more like kind of wing it? You know what you're doing for work. You just kind of figure it out as the week goes on, or you're retired and you just don't care. You don't have to follow anything. Do you adamantly plan, or are you more of a wing it person? Poll in 17 seconds. Which one do you lean towards more? All right, y'all, there is a poll in the chat. Yeah, man, those grays are coming in. They're coming in, baby. Earned them. Love them. This one surprised me. Never would I guess the majority of the chat was wing it. I am plan every day, every hour, every event. I have a physical planner on the fridge upstairs. I have my planner on my phone. I have a checklist for every day to do. I am a massive planner. I don't wing many things. That's not my style at this chapter of my life. My kids have a crazy schedule. I have a crazy schedule, and I enjoy planning. It is soothing to my brain and to my ADHD. So, yes, I plan. All right, last one. Would you rather explore new cities or explore nature? And think about it before you answer. Be honest here. Be honest here. Would you rather explore new cities or would you rather explore new nature? Put your answer in the chat. All right, put your answer in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. Explore restaurants and shopping and history and attractions? Are you going to go hiking? Go to the beach? Go in the mountains? The desert? Good reasons, guys. Keep them coming. As always, guys, thank you for hanging out. I don't think I've said this in a couple weeks. If you need anything, reach out. Need a friend? I'm always there for you, no matter what. Message me, email me. You can rant, you can vent, you can ask questions, you can have beard conversations, sports conversations. Want to make sure everybody feels like they got a friend out there. I'll just leave that there. You guys know how to find me. Let's let that beat rise, and then once it drops, we'll end this and get to the giveaway. And I do mean that, guys. Honestly. Let's go. Love it. Love it. I saw somebody comment about the Master Angler Award. I have a Master Angler Award. I was in the magazine too for a Chinook salmon out of Lake Michigan. So, I got a Master Angler Chinook salmon out of Michigan, and my dad has as well. Hey, Karen, you have no idea how much of a smile that brings me. She just said, Dan, thank you for making my week better. That's incredible. Incredible. All right. The majority of the chat picked nature. I do like exploring cities a lot, especially food. But if I have to pick, I'm doing nature. Yep. I'm doing nature on that one. Lee, we know, Lee. Yeah. Yep. I heard about the Texas fishermen and the competition that was putting weights in the belly of the fish. I did hear about that one. Yeah. Yep. Dan, you listen to EDM? Of course. Have I heard of Alan Walker? Not off the top of my head, but yeah, I do love some good house music, EDM. Yeah, for sure, man. It's a vibe. I'm a lo-fi guy during the day, but yeah. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Let's go ahead and ask you guys one question before the final giveaway. Let's put some positive vibes out into the world. What was the highlight of your weekend? What was the highlight of your weekend? Drop a comment in the chat. For me, can't talk about some, you know what I'm saying? No, just kidding. I would say the highlight of my weekend was Jax having his birthday party and him enjoying how fun it was. I did not have the best time at the party because there's a bunch of crazy kids that borderline disrespectful when they get together, you know what I mean? So it wasn't the most enjoyable moment, but seeing my son having fun, that was huge. Yep, that was huge. So what was the highlight of your weekend? Was it food? Was it family? Was it sports? Was it relaxing? What was it? Drop that comment if you don't mind. And Jax's birthday's in 2 weeks, by the way. He just had his party this weekend because it's like our only free weekend in the near million futures. So yeah, it was his birthday party. And his theme of the birthday party, the color yellow. He just loves yellow. So everything was themed yellow, from the party gifts to the decorations to the cake to everything. It was yellow. Mm-hmm. Ooh, new countertops. That's one of the best feelings. Yep. Drop your comments, guys. What was the highlight of your weekend? It can be small, man. Even if stuff's not going well, I try to find some kind of small victory, some kind of little win in there. I think that makes a big difference in getting things in the right direction. Be appreciative and be aware of the wins in life. They are there. Even when it doesn't seem like it, they're there. Pulling them out breeds more positive wins. Come on. No, they did not, Sean. They did not. All right. Again, guys. Yeah, Nate says, especially when it's not going well, that's when the gratitude works its best. I truly believe that. I agree. Yep. All right. Nice, Dylan. Nice, man. All right, let's go ahead. Ooh, there you go, Viking. Let's go ahead and do our final giveaway of the night. If you have not entered yet, I will put a link in the chat. It is not too late. You can still enter this. Boom, baby, right there. Dan, this channel helps me going through a tough time. Sorry for being a Debbie Downer. David, I've never once thought of you from a Debbie Downer lens at all. Thank you for bringing so much to this community and to this live stream specifically. I appreciate you, man, and I'm not just saying that. If I didn't want to acknowledge your comment, I would have just ignored it. I've never once thought of you from a Debbie Downer at all, man. Keep it going, dude. You're awesome. Okay. And again, guys, drop your comment in the chat if you win $100 to the Bearded Mack. While we are entering that, I want to show you guys real quick the new scents that dropped tonight. Lawman, High Noon, Copper State, and Desperado. The bottom two have been out, but the top two just launched tonight. I will have a video on them on Wednesday, but the code is boosted tonight and will not be boosted on Wednesday to my knowledge. So jump on that now if you guys want to try any other new scents. Take a screenshot if you like keeping the text on the screen. 3, 2, I almost did that. 2, 1. All right, let's find this final giveaway. Same deal. And this is where you guys can have the opportunity to thank the Bearded Mack for giveaways, for products, for just everything that they do. Now is the perfect time for that. Okay. Let's see if this human is out there. Do we have in the chat Ari Winokur? Come on down. Ari, you do need to comment to claim your victory. Ari Winokur, this could be your win if you're still there and you comment. Now, you never know at this time at night because some people do go off to bed and, going through things. So, yeah. Yep. Dan, thank you for that statement you made about being available. Sometimes I don't want to burden my wife. Oh, genuinely always available, man. Shoot me a message. It'd be an honor to be able to chat. Hey, right there. Lions Mane said, woohoo, that's me. Congrats, Lions Mane. Nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. You have won $100 gift card. Stop it. Stop it. Dan C. boosted for 24 and a half more hours, you guys, to 20% off. Shout out to the Bearded Mack. So glad to have them back on and showcasing in front of hundreds and hundreds of humans. I love it, you guys. Now, with that said, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here, go kiss my wife goodnight, and get some good sleep. Interesting. Ari means lion in Hebrew. Interesting. I did not know that. I straight up learned so much on this stream. So much. Man, well, thank you guys. The scrolly's going away, but did you hit the thumbs up? If you could check for me, that's amazing. If you don't want to, that's cool. But if you forgot, this is the time to hit it. All right, guys. With all of that said, I'll talk to you guys anytime you reach out. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday for a video and then Thursday for Beard Advice Live. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please, above all, stay bearded, stay positive, just for the live stream community. Love you guys.